TNA had two wonderful, promo segments last night. Two segments that really drew me into the product even more, drew me into what's going to happen at Against All Odds, drew me into really brag about it. But there's one segment, man, that's just glaring out to me. And I haven't liked it for quite some time. But before I jump into what I liked and disliked, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what it is that you love about TNA, and are you on board with me, or am I completely missing something here? So let's just jump right into it. The one thing I really, really loved is Jonathan Gresham. What they're doing with Jonathan Gresham is, we've known how phenomenal he is in the ring. But what they're doing character work-wise with him, and he's switched his gimmick up the way he is kind of the same, but he's different. Now he's became one with the octopus. And what they've been doing with him in his promo last night, boy, it gave me chills. It completely made me feel, oh yeah, I want to see this Callahan match. I want to see Gresham and Callahan go at it again. The second thing I loved was Jordynne Grace coming out saying, you know what? And they showed Battleground highlights of her in a match. They showed what had happened that cost her the title. And then she did the true babyface thing, said, I should have been prepared for it. She didn't put the blame on nobody but herself. But what I really enjoyed, and something I noticed, by the way, was that when she came out in this promo, and they was videoing her, she was saying that she's going to return the favor. She had an opportunity. She's still champion. So now she's going to return the favor for an open challenge. And it doesn't matter what company you're from. She listed WWE. She listed New Japan. She listed a bunch of TNA. She listed a bunch of different companies. She didn't care if it was an indie wrestler, an indie performer. You can answer the challenge. But she never mentioned AEW. So that just further shows me that the AEW TNA relationship is dead. Completely dead. No more. I think it's done. I think it's completely done at this point. But the one thing that glared out to me the most last night, I don't know what it is, but I cannot get into the broken Matt Hardy. Last night, the system went to the Hardy compound, and this is only my second time seeing the Hardy compound. I seen it when it was in WWE. I never got to see it when it was at its peak in Impact originally. So this is only me coming from a WWE and watching it in AEW, and now watching it for a third straight time in TNA. And I gotta be honest with you, maybe I'm missing something. This is why I need you guys to explain to me what I'm missing. But let's just scratch the WWE broken Matt Hardy version, because we all know that WWE has their own way of doing things, and WWE didn't understand the vision. When I say WWE at the time, Vince McMahon did not understand the broken Matt character. He just knew that it was a money draw, and he didn't know how to use it properly when the broken Matt the Hardy gimmick was really in his prime. Where it really lost me for sure, like 100%, was in AEW. He tried it there, it worked for a little bit, and then it just disappeared. And the same now. It came out, got a good little bit of a pop, everybody's excited, but man, I just don't understand it. It kind of lost me. Like, I really was I was entertained I was a little entertained, but not really. And I think the biggest problem for me, and I'm only speaking for me here, guys, is it's just too goofy. It's too silly. I'm okay with having silly and goofy in in wrestling, because WWE does it, AEW does it. I'm okay with having goofiness inside wrestling. I'm a goofy guy. You've seen me come out. How did I open up this video? I've done some goofy things. It's just, I think when you go to the compound, for me, it's too out there. It's too goofy, and maybe it's just not for me. And I'm not downing anybody who likes the character. I'm not downing anybody who loves the character. Maybe it's at its peak when Jeff Hardy's back in, where you can get a tag team match and the brothers can feed off each other, which is going to happen pretty soon. Seeing how Jeff Hardy's contract is coming up in AEW this week, actually, I think. Maybe not. I could be wrong on that, but I know it's coming up soon. So 2 hits and 1 miss last night for Impact as far as promo segments go for me. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't think it's that great. Somebody can educate me.